racing the car, you're not really watching the tachometer at all. I mean, you're staring at the road hoping that you don't blow the next corner.
Right.
So the whole screen will light up red. It goes, yellow, orange, red when you need to shift. So it's more from your peripheral that you can just see, okay, I have a bunch of red light down here. I need to shift my car. And you don't have to stare and wait for, okay, I'm at 8,000 RPMs, now I shift. It's really neat. The digital display being all digital helps the driver quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, it just kind of kicks on right away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna kind of feel how it.
Oh, absolutely.
That's an amazing turn radius.
On a dime.
Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. That thing turns inside itself.
Mm-hmm.
That is incredible. And I like that it flattens out because that actually helps on the knees.
With the engineer of the steering wheel we met, there was one engineer for that steering wheel project, but it took them some time. They wanted to feel good in your hands without knocking the knees. They wanted the flat spot so you can grip it quickly. But they designed the wheel where you're on the track, you can go 10 and 3 and never move your hands and stay within that race.
That is insane.
And that'll be really here and here at the top of the steering. Your hand will be real comfortable and you're right in line with the paddle shifters. So if you need to grab a gear, they're right there at your fingertips.
You're right. There's no bump in there at all. That is amazing.
And do it under a little power, and you'll notice there's instant.
Oh yeah.
There's no thinking about the gear. If you want a gear, you can just have it
there. I'm just trying to get used to the steering before we take it out onto the street. You're right, the steering wheel is just so comfortable, like natural. Kudos. So I've gone into the paddles, so it won't, the automatic, once you go into the paddles, do you have to go back into full automatic somehow, or will it automatically?
Automatically does it.
Okay.
The car does it for you.
So if I accelerate now, it should just accelerate.
Yep.
It even downshifts for you.
And it does a rev match, so you notice it comes up, grabs the gear, so it comes into it smooth. You don't ever have a power delay coming down.
That is insane. I love it. Oh my God. All right. I'm not sure I'm ready for the launch mode just yet, but you want to tell me where to go?
Sure. So let's go straight. We're going to get back onto Vandergrift and we'll circle around the big loop. And if you want to test those carbon ceramics, you can pop the brakes and you'll be really impressed with how responsive the brake pedal is. Yes, sir. Sorry. You're going to go straight. We're about to pull onto Vandergrift Street here. We'll take a left and come down to the stop sign. We'll be at the frontage road and we'll make another lap.
Now, I can override with the paddles, but is there a way to just go strictly paddles and take it out of automatic completely in this mode?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep, we're there. It'll help you downshift like right now because we automatically slowed down.
So it's similar to
it'll help hold them.
Similar to the Eclipse left turn.
Yes, sir.
Back into full drive mode, just click that button.
Click the D. Yep, that's correct.
Man, because the Sportronic, I was really pleased with the Sportronic shift on the Eclipse. I think it's having a little. I mean, it's 17 years old, so I think it's struggling a little bit anymore. I mean, it still works pretty good, but I actually have more fun being in the Sportronic. There is no bump whatsoever. That's crazy.
And it's smooth coming down too. So we'll go straight through this light. We're going to stay on the frontage road. We'll stay off the 20, but it'll just open us up on a nice long street.
I don't think that guy was expecting me to let that guy in. Got a little close to the back. Those paddles are right there. Straight through?
Yeah.
Yeah, straight. Wow. Now I see a ready. What is that?
So that's just the electric battery. So electric battery is on and is going ahead and it's in process.
Right.
So you'll see down below to the right of that, there says assist and charge.
Right.
So as you're braking, you'll see it build the charge bar, and as you're accelerating, you'll see it build the assist bar. It's just telling you what the electric motors are doing.
Do I look at all uncomfortable in this car?
Look comfortable.
It's like
I mean, your arms are great bend and
like it's like yeah, it's like being in bed, man.
yeah.
Exactly. I sit pretty much almost all the way back on the Eclipse as well. But yeah, I can't be straight up, arms bent like that. So. Gets out of Dodge in a hurry.
Very smooth.
It's weird. It's like riding an electric train. It's just like, you know what I mean. There's just no bump. It's just full up acceleration. It's really low. I mean, at 50 miles an hour in ninth gear, there's really little power.
Oh, surprising amount of. Well, you have the torque from the electrics, but there's a surprising amount of torque still coming from that V6, even at the lower speeds.
I'm still trying to get used to Texas roads. Roads end miraculously, and I swear if I take another wrong turn over one of those interchanges, I keep missing the road I'm supposed to
We're going
take.
to get in the left lane and we're going to take a left over the interstate.
And I end up going south instead of north. It's just weird. So I do notice a huge reliance on, because there's really not much rear quartering view.
Yeah, there's not
Like the
really anything
mirrors.
behind you. Everything's
Yeah.
kind of in front of you. A lot of glass, very, very limited A-arm here to make sure that you've got as much visibility as possible.
The mirrors do a great job,
They're wide.
filling in that gap.
And they're out there a ways, so they cover the back of the car as well. And you notice how they built the front end. They gave you those raised vents really for your eye. It helps the car ventilate, but you can see where both tires are. So if you're coming in, you know right where you're putting the car.
Exactly.
We're going to take a left here, I apologize. You can take the second
okay.
lane. Yeah, my bad.
That's right.
It is a driver's car, but you still have all the amenities of a normal car. You've got Apple CarPlay, you have full Bluetooth, You've got actually badass sound system. This is a sub bar up here, and you have a subwoofer back here as well. So
nice.
You can go windows down, scream at 100 miles an hour, and still hear your music. That is kind of cool.
That is like crazy Formula One side. I mean, that's like one of the prettiest parts of the car is the side mirrors, I think.
No wind baffling at all. They ran them through the wind tunnel. They built a new wind tunnel to build this car. That was a big project for the PMC, Performance Manufacturing Center.
Right.
But yeah, no baffling, no upset air coming off the mirror.
Now the idle seems a little high. Does it adjust the idle based on the chart? Well, I guess.
So a couple things are going on. Right now we are, well, you're in Sport Plus, so it's going to be more aggressive. If we were in just Sport, it would drop to probably an 800 RPM idle.
Got it.
And temperature is a factor right now too. It's going to keep circulating as much air and water as it can to cool the car. We're staying on the access road. We're going to go up to Matlock, which will be the next light. So if you want to pass these guys, or stretch their legs on the tollway. They
You're not doing the turnaround, just the
just the left.
So great, even after staying on a light, it still stays in manual. I like it.
You mentioned rough roads earlier. This is Matlock. This is about the roughest road we have close to the dealership. So as you go, I mean, we've drove down it already with me driving, but you'll be able to feel it as the driver now. And you're in Sport Plus. This is the most rigid suspension mode.
It handles it really well.
The second light down there, we're going to take a right. So
Okay.
if you can phase over as we get through this one.
Got it. Oh man, don't do that to me, dude.
Any questions so far?
Help me sell my house. Thing's been on the market for 3 months.
Take the house in on trade.
Yeah, gladly. I'd still be coming out square.
So there, you're in full electric. Gas motor's off. The battery's got a full charge right now. Gas motor's back on.
You're right. This is easy to drive in town.
Yep. So far, everyone's put miles on their car. They're all loving it as even a fun daily. I have one gentleman that he owns a plumbing company, and this is his client acquisition car. It's his daily driver. He loves taking it to work.
This side.
Yes, sir. push, no nothing.
Nothing. It was just steer and go.
Yep.
That's
just tell the car where you want to be, and you'll get right where you want to be.
That is stupid. Swing around and try that again.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a little bit of knee. I could probably bring the steering wheel up just a little bit, but not really much. I don't want to be a granny driving it either. Because right there's all the gauges are clear.
Gotcha.
So. If you're in track mode all day long, how hard is it to keep it tame?
A corner like that, it would probably take it about the same. It still handles really aggressive. I mean, it honestly still sticks to the road.
Right.
It just never will remove power. So if you've got your foot in it and you ask for, every inch of it and it starts to push, it just keeps pushing. It's not gonna put you back straight. In Sport Plus, it will bring you back straight, which is nice. Probably just drop back down to third gear when you take the corner. You gotta try. Now, if you'd like, pick a straight line in between this and get a nice straight line. You gotta try launch mode once.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Or should I back up?
No, you're fine. And so you have to drive at 2 feet for a moment.
I've been driving 2 feet the whole time.
Cool.
That's
Cool,
the way I
cool.
do it.
All right, so left foot on the brake, right foot all the way down,
All the way down.
and you're just gonna take your foot off the brake when you're ready. I had you in drive.
That was nuts.
And that's an NSX rev limiter.
Sorry, man.
You're good. The car's built to do it, and it comes pre-broke from the factory ready.
That's
to
what
do
I was
it.
gonna ask.
Yeah.
Like, how can you do this?
Yep. That was one of the manufacturer's big selling points. Is hey, it's ready.
It's
hit the track.
already broken in. That is insane. Okay, it's
Yep. So we're good to go. You can do it again if you like.
that is stupid. Okay, I don't want to do that again.
Well, if you don't mind, let's go through the front parking lot here. I'm going to get us back to the Vandergriff frontage road. The
Okay.
dealership's called me a couple times, so I may need to pump my head back in just real quick.
I'm sorry. I would love to hear that from the outside.
It's just the most crisp sounding, just clean. We had 8 of them at the test class, and we, at the very end of the afternoon, just keep going around. We took 8 of them out, and we just did these flybys at about 100 miles an hour, and had all the guys out taking pictures and running, about third gear, high second gear, third gear, and just under 100 was nice and crisp. And we'll take a right here, and take a left onto the access road.
This will be the only stick point right here. Is right here. Seems like it has really decent
It
ground
actually has
clearance.
very good ground clearance. The front wheel is so far forward on the nose that it gives it the lift. It doesn't have such a long front end on it that
Right.
you drag the bumper and then the front wheels pick up.
Yeah. Alright, I don't. You'll have to give me progressives to get here.
We're gonna turn right at the stop sign,
Right.
and then we'll pass the Honda entrance and we'll be the Acura entrance on
crazy.
If you'll pull it up here towards service, I'm going to get it back on the showroom.
Right here. That is nuts. Is this okay?
Yep, this is perfect.
And then, so park.
Park, and the
And
car's
then-
on still,
right.
and then to turn it off, it's just
Just hit the button.
Yep, push to start, push to stop.
That was amazing.
Good, I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I love it. This is definitely happening.
Cool.
Um,
So, question, time frame. Can we do this now? Is this something that you can see putting yourself in the garage yet, or is this you need a little time?
I gotta sell that house.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those things where